Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the new 4K Ultra HD edition of Damien Chazelle's Whiplash. In Whiplash, Andrew Neiman, played by Miles Teller, is an ambitious young jazz drummer in pursuit of rising to the top of his elite music conservatory. Terrence Fletcher, played by J.K. Simmons, an instructor known for his terrifying teaching methods, discovers Andrew and transfers the aspiring drummer into the top jazz ensemble, forever changing the young man's life. But Andrew's passion to achieve perfection quickly spirals into obsession as his ruthless teacher pushes him to the brink of his ability and his sanity. Whiplash is one of my favorite music-based films, so the fact that it finally got the 4K treatment is a great sight to see. There are a couple different versions you can pick up, so let's see what you're going to get into. So if you decide to pick up Whiplash on 4K Ultra HD in the US, you'll have two different choices. You got the standard edition slipcover and the Best Buy Steelbook, so let's take a quick look at both of them to see what you're getting for your money. So for the standard slipcover, you have this image that's been used on most Blu-ray and DVD covers, and on the back we have some still imagery from the film as well as some details about it. Open it up, it's kind of cool. We got a different cover there featuring Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons, and the same back art as was on the slipcover. Open it up, there's some cool disc art on the 4K disc, and if you want the download code, there it is, first come first serve on that. And on the Blu-ray disc, you have that imagery as well. As for the Best Buy Steelbook, you have this really striking, simple imagery of the Whiplash logo with the drumsticks, the drum head, and then the blood on the drum head. And on the back, you have Miles Teller's character on a drumstick. Open up, we have the same disc art as was on the previous slipcover, as well as here's another download code. And you just got a simple red back. Nice, simple, understated. I'm digging it. To start things off here, Whiplash is an absolutely outstanding film. It is breathtakingly shot, and the story is breathtaking as well, but it really shows a person's brink into obsession and what that does to every other aspect of their life as they pursue success. It was unexpected. J.K. Simmons is absolutely fantastic in this film. Miles Teller is great, and overall there's a reason it won 3 Academy Awards. Whiplash is a standout film. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it, but should you pick it up on 4K? Let's find out. So this is about music, so obviously we're going to start off with the audio. And on this we have a Dolby Atmos track. That was fantastic to see. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. I turned it up 1 or 2 clicks on my soundbar so I could hear the music throughout, and within the first minute and a half I had to turn it down because like, oh my gosh, that is absolutely engulfing. It's bombastic. The jazz music sounds great. My subwoofer was getting a workout the whole time, and I thought with jazz music that might not be the case, but it was here, so that was great to hear. You could hear the dialogue throughout, so thank you for that. I hate it when 4K discs you can't hear the audio, but you could clearly throughout. And even when they are playing their music live and J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller start to talk to each other, you can still clearly hear them talking and you can hear the music just fine. That was very impressive for me. So this Dolby Atmos track is a standout. So from an audio perspective, A+. And from a visual perspective, Whiplash is not a showy off movie. There's a lot of oranges, there's a lot of deep blues, and there's a lot of blacks. And there aren't a lot of scenery changes. They're mostly either in a music room or in a restaurant or in a classroom or a really dark apartment. But the black levels are great. You can always see what's happening. And it really sets the mood. The HDR in here is really great as well. It's a standout, and I was never complaining as far as visuals go. This movie is not tailored to blow your mind or anything. It's not a visual spectacle. That's not the point of the movie. The audio is much more important on this release, but as far as visuals go, it did its job. I'd give it about a B, B+, but that's all it needed to be, because if it was anything more, it might have taken away from the audio. But should you pick either one of these up? The standard edition is going to cost you $19.99 at most places or $22.99 at Best Buy. And the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which has this really cool design, that's going to run you about $27.99. So the Best Buy Steelbook is a bit pricey, but the standard edition is just doable. So I would highly recommend you pick this up on day one. Whiplash is a phenomenal film and one that's really going to stick in your mind. It leaves an impression. It might leave you a little bit depressed for a little bit. I know it did me. It kind of took me about a half hour or an hour to break out of my funk after watching it again, even though I've seen it 3 or 4 times. But I would highly recommend the standard edition at $19.99. That might even go on sale pretty soon. And if you're a huge fan of the film like I am, then I would go with the Steelbook. It's going to be limited. This wasn't a huge movie, so the release doesn't have this huge, wide-ranging umbrella. So pick it up while you can before the scalpers get to it. But if you're just a casual fan, definitely just go with the normal slipcover and not the Steelbook, or just get them both. That'd be perfectly all right too. I would highly support it. So have you seen Whiplash on 4K Ultra HD yet? What'd you think? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know which version you plan to pick up. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. We are now on Instagram and Facebook, so check those out in the links below. And if you like what you saw here, like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Support physical media like these releases, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.